One of my biggest hurdles in my creative journey is fear, and I don't think I'm alone there. I have so many ideas running through my head, so many things I want to try, to learn, to make, but that fear is constantly nagging on me and stopping me in my place. What if I mess up? What if it doesn't turn out the way I imagined? What if it's harder than I thought? What if it's ugly? I try to play it off with excuses. I'm too busy right now. I don't have things I need. I don't have enough skills, but someday I'll do it. Someday. And I know these fears are all simply reactions, things to tell myself in order to give myself reasonable excuses not to do what I fear the most. Failure. Now, I know what they all say. Failure is a part of learning, and it's true. We can't grow past our hurdles unless we fail a couple times and learn what doesn't work. But it still feels bad. It still causes doubts in my abilities. It just doesn't feel good. Unfortunately, the secret to getting past those negative feelings towards failure is, of course, to fail. And fail over and over again until it no longer bothers you. But it's so hard. When I first moved into my Vermont house, I knew I wanted to try to make things with all my grapevines. They were right there. Perfect materials in my yard to make lovely cottage art with, and so many resources at my disposal to learn from. So I collected the vines, stored them for someday use, and then left them. And each month that went by, I told myself, I am going to weave these into a basket this month. I so wanted a grapevine basket that I made myself. And each month, I didn't. And the excuses were always there. But I was just afraid. Afraid that my imagination was simply getting the best of me. That no matter how much I told myself I could do this craft, I would try and find out that it was all a lie. I couldn't do it. So, I didn't try. And as the days went on, I started feeling worse and worse about myself for not trying. I was letting myself down with my own fears. So, one day, I just broke down and did it. No thinking, no worrying, just did it. And you know what? It wasn't the worst. Sure, I ran across issues I wasn't prepared for, learned things along the way, and thought of things I might try in the future, and in the end, I made a basket. It wasn't a perfect basket in any way, but it was a basket, and it held things, and it was mine that I created with my own hands, and I love that basket with all its imperfections. Now, will all my things turn out this way? Will they all end up being useful? No, probably not. Believe me, I've made a lot of big failures. You should see the butter I tried to make the other day. It wasn't good. But it's not going to stop me from trying. Well, maybe sometimes it will. But I'm going to think about it a little harder and try to make that jump. I was recently listening to a podcast that brought up an idea that struck me. What if we don't create for validation, from ourselves or from others? What if we just create because we love the act of creating? No matter the outcome, even if it's imperfect, we just create something and move on to the next. I'm all for it. So, who wants to create something imperfect with me?